Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, Woman of the Dead Season 1 Episode 6 recap in the present day, Blum is taken in by the police for interviewing. She's asked about the murder of the priest, but Blum tries to give a convincing alibi of why she saw the priest that night. She's then asked about Edwin Shonborn, who is missing. Blum was the last person to see him. Blum deflects and asks the police if Edwin is reported officially missing yet. Luckily, her family friend who works for the police, Massimo, also gives her an alibi. He was with her that night. Afterward, he invites her for a meal. His wife Ute left him due to his fling with her. He's implying he wants to continue their fling into something more. Later on, Riza meets Blum. He tells her they need to get rid of all evidence that links the murders to them. They start cleaning up at the morgue. Blum decides to take Massimo's offer to have a meal together. Wine glasses clink immediately, losing romance for the night. Massimo asks her about Bertel Putsch, who is also missing, and he finds it straight range. He states there are more dead people emerging now than in the last 20 years in this town. Who killed Marking, Woman of the Dead? Massimo then gives her an earring that belongs to her. He got it from P.T. Stubb. He then tells her that her alibi does not match and asks if they can be honest with each other. Massimo offers to help her and they share a passionate kiss. Meanwhile, Reza sees new footage of the deadly gang and he rings Blum, trying to explain to her that there are 5 people who are part of the gang, not 4. They are not all dead. But he has to leave it at voicemail because Blum does not answer it. After Blum and Massimo stop hooking up, she notices a mark on him that resembles the deadly gang. Massimo is the 5th person. Blum asks him if he's part of the gang and if he killed Mark. A flashback reveals the truth. Massimo killed Mark by running him over with a car. Mark is the executioner and the gang. Mark turns it around on her and lists the people she has executed. He wants to know how she did it. He doesn't believe she did it for her children, but for herself, and that if she works with him, she will not go to prison. Massimo believes he understands Blum because he feels she is like him. The Executioner and the Woman of the Dead. Woman of the Dead Season 1 ending explained Blum tries shooting Mark, but the gun is empty. Mark had emptied it before this conversation. A flashback shows a younger Mark talking to the gang after they have raped a young woman. He calls them stupid and wonders what they are going to do when she goes to the police. He kills the young woman to remove all evidence. He then gets the group of boys to mark themselves to be officially part of a gang. The gang was formed that day. In the present day, Blum wakes up in the morgue amongst other dead bodies. She talks to the other bodies as she has done throughout the series. She grabs a sharp bone from one of the bodies and escapes the container she was in. Mark calls out for her, but he ends up finding Ruse. As he's about to kill Reza, Blum goes up from behind him and stabs him with the bone repeatedly. Reza grabs Blum to calm her down. She's in hysterics. She has managed to finally avenge her husband's death. By the end of the season, Blum has gotten her revenge and the narrative moves towards a new life for the character, where she is left alone and serves no punishment for the murder she has committed. She has become the town's Dark Knight, removing it from their evil men and getting revenge for the murder of her husband. It's a shame that the concept is conclusive by the end of Season 1. A Season 2 with Blum would have been awesome. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.